Questioner. Yes, I understand that. It is just the common naming of the two chambers of the Great Pyramid. I don't know whether this line of questioning is going to take me to a better understanding of the energies, but until I have explored the concepts there is nothing much that I can do but ask a few questions. There is a chamber below the bottom level of the pyramid, down below ground, that appears to be roughly in line with the king's chamber. What is that chamber? Ra. I am Ra. We may say that there is information to be gained from this line of querying. The chamber you request to be informed about is a resonating chamber. The bottom of such a structure, in order to cause the appropriate distortions for healing catalyst, shall be open. Questioner. The book, Life Force in the Great Pyramid, they have related the yang shape with a resonance in the pyramid. Is this a correct analysis? Ra. I am Ra. We have scanned your mind and find the phrase working with crayons. This would be applicable. There is only one significance to these shapes, such as the crux ansata, that is the placing in coded form of mathematical relationships. Questioner. Is the 76 and 18 angle at the apex of the pyramid a critical angle? Ra. I am Ra. For the healing work intended, this angle is appropriate. Questioner. Why does the king's chamber have the various small chambers above it? Ra. I am Ra. This will be the last full query of this working. We must address this query more generally in order to explicate your specific question. The positioning of the entity to be healed is such that the life energies, if you will, are in a position to be briefly interrupted or intersected by light. This light then may, by the catalyst of the healer with the crystal, manipulate the aural forces, as you may call the various energy centers, in such a way that if the entity to be healed wills it so, corrections may take place. Then the entity is re-protected by its own, now less distorted, energy field and is able to go its way. The process by which this is done involves bringing the entity to be healed to an equilibrium. This involves temperature, barometric pressure, and the electrical charged atmosphere. The first two requirements are controlled by the system of chimneys. Questioner. Is this healing work affecting the energy centers in such a way that they are unblocked so as to perfect the 7 bodies that they generate and, therefore, bring the entity being healed into proper balance? Ra. I am Ra. This entity tires. We must answer in brief and state simply that the distorted configuration of the energy centers is intended to be temporarily interrupted, and the opportunity is then presented to the one to be healed to grasp the baton, to take the balanced route, and to walk thence with the distortions towards disease of mind, body, and spirit greatly lessened. The catalytic effect of the charged atmosphere and the crystal directed by the healer must be taken into consideration as integral portions of this process, for the bringing back of the entity to a configuration of conscious awareness would not be accomplished after the reorganization possibilities are offered without the healer's presence and directed will. Are there any brief queries before we leave this instrument? Questioner. Only, is there anything we can do to make the instrument more comfortable or to improve the contact? Ra. I am Ra. All is well. You are conscientious. I now leave this working. I am Ra. I leave you, my friends, in the love and in the light of the one infinite Creator. Go forth, then, rejoicing in the power and in the peace of the one infinite Creator. Adonai.